Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, joined here, as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the runner takes off to his right. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They're going to run it here. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Bulls' offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line.
It's intercepted. The defense snipped out the screen pass. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
He bought some time, now lets it go.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it. This should be the last play of the quarter. The linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Bulls come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs.
Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now, he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And that run produces a decent gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down and goal.
Okay, ready? Under. Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
15 more.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Get set.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense is back out there now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Trying to extend the play. They'll try a pass here. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Eludes the rush. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Third down after that running play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A running play called on fourth down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. And they will claim the second-half lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Handoff to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, just so impressive. You know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal upcoming. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why this offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Pressure is coming.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, USF.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
With no time left to kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for two here. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. The really entertaining one was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, I can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.